being here at such a phenomenal conference. And this is not just a conference, ladies and gentlemen, right? We're bridge building. See, we're no longer just the recipients of care. We're the architects of change.
My baby, Ms. Wiggins. Your episode, man, I had a lot of people who reached out on our podcast.
Really?
And DM, yeah, I did, about your episode. What we did up at, where was we at?
I know we were downtown Norfolk.
In downtown Norfolk. It was real, you know, because people, when they come to 10 Minutes of Truth, they don't just come for the truth, they come for the resources.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, a lot of times, people, you don't know who you're gonna touch. You don't know who you're gonna help, right? And everybody needs to hear what hope sounds like on the other side, right? Because, you know, for us, and being in this vein, a lot of times we don't think it's no way out on the other side when you stuck like that. So when you hear, you know, especially from, you know, our women, that, you know, to come from here, to be here, and then to give back, right? That's so important. So let me go ahead and set this off.
Okay.
So hello everyone, this is Shawn A. Barksdale of the 10 Minutes of Truth podcast, and we're here with none other than Sherri Wiggins. How you doing again?
I'm doing fine, Shawn.
Thank you for being here. This conference has been phenomenal for me because it's peer-led. It's the first peer-led RAC 5 recovery conference here in the 757, right? Your home,
Yes.
right? And what has it meant for you? I know that you attend conferences, you put conferences on. What has this conference meant to you being peer-led like this?
It means that we as peer recovery specialists, we can come together and unite and bring a clear, concise message that we can be in leadership positions and we can still bring the peer lived experience with it.
Right.
This conference has been phenomenal. Kiera has done a wonderful job. She's our conference chair. I'm part of the admin committee, and that is Lauren and Frank and Dan. Dan is our chairperson. So to be able to have a peer-led regional committee, we talking about the whole Region 5, from all the way to Virginia, Carolina state line, all the way to the Eastern Shore, and back as close as Mid-Peninsula. So that means a lot to me, to be able to showcase what we have here, and how we can continue to educate and enhance our skill set to be able to serve individuals in our communities.
Yes.
Network and support each other.
Yes.
My role here was to greet individuals coming in, make them feel welcome. Good morning, how are you? Glad you're here, and really authentically be glad that they're here to be able to represent our region. I love Region 5. Not because I'm here in Region 5.
Right.
You know, Region 5 has a lot to offer.
Yes.
A lot of peer organizations. We have a lot of recovery champions on the director level. And we don't really see that a lot.
Right.
We don't.
Right.
This particular conference will spearhead a movement. It is one day this year. Next year, we're going to expand.
That's right.
I feel that. I see it.
Yes.
And we're going to be national. People are going to recognize what Region 5 is doing.
That's right.
And the work that we are doing to be able to continue to bridge the gap. Not so much just for the clinicians and peer recovery specialists, that we are the bridge to the clinical treatment aspect of it.
Correct.
Because if you have someone with lived experience that has navigated the behavioral health system and the justice system,
That's right.
and still be able to want to give back because they want to see you uplifted also.
That's right.
That's phenomenal.
You said it all, because that's one of the things when I became a PRS, and understanding how to bridge that between the clinician side. And this is why this work is so important, because for a lot of our constituents on that side, they didn't think we were worthy, right? A lot of times.
Absolutely.
They didn't think we were worthy of being in the room, of being able to give, our experience in that field. So it was important what you just said, right? It was important. And thank you for saying that in the way that you did. Very well spoken. With that said, I caught y'all at the table, right?
Yeah.
I caught y'all at the table, and that was a moment. That was a moment for, our fearless leader, of course, Kiera, but it was also a moment for everybody there. So what are some of the things that you've been hearing throughout the day from the staff when it came to this conference?
Whoa, is what I can say, because, it's always a little niche here and there. Everyone just showed up and showed out.
That's right.
And whenever we needed to pivot, that's exactly what we did.
Yep.
We seen a task that needed to be completed.
Yep.
We just jumped in.
Yep.
No one really had to be directed, because we all want the same outcome.
Correct.
For them to see that peers can bring something together that can just affect so many other people. Kiera, she done a wonderful job. She done a wonderful job.
She did.
And she will continue to do a wonderful job. So I'm putting that in the air, in the atmosphere.
Correct.
Yes, she did a wonderful job putting it all together, doing all of the back work, back and forth, on top of, multitasking a personal life. And then, because this took a lot of planning.
Trust me.
It took a lot of planning.
We've been there for it.
And she gave me the grace and understanding, knowing I'm in a position of leadership at my organization. So I didn't have a lot of time. So that's why when I showed up this morning, whatever you needed me to do, I'm willing to do it.
And thank you for that. Thank you, because we're at a lot of events, right? I cover a lot of events. And I will absolutely say that this is one of the smoothest events from start to finish. Like you said, even with little hiccups, things there, it wasn't even a hiccup, because people stepped in, right? It wasn't, my job is such and such, I'm going to do this. It's Region 5 is a family affair. And you can feel that, from the start of when we integrated into this process to today, we feel like a part of that family, right? So before we leave, I want you to speak about and let people know why Region 5 is the region for helping with peer recovery specialists. Not only the gift of peer recovery, being a peer recovery specialist, but also the gift of just helping and giving back to the community.
Most of the peer recovery specialists that were on the committee, and all of the attendees, we know each other through whatever your recovery pathway is, organizational events, conferences. So we've had work in the field, welcoming the newcomers to peer recovery specialists. It's just the unity that's here in this region. And we want our workforce to grow. We want to have a lot of diverse peer recovery organizations, a lot of peer recovery specialists, entrepreneurs. We want to be an example for individuals that may be struggling in the moment, hopeless, to be able to see that you can strive. The work is hard as far as being able to invest in yourself. You're worth it. And so that's what when you hear a lot of people say role model recovery, they're looking for a perfect role model recovery is not perfect. We are not perfect beings.
That's right.
But we are dedicated and consistent and committed to what we do. And the work that we do, we won't be multimillionaires unless we play the lotto. So this is something you desire to do. And that's why you put 150% of yourself into this work.
That's right.
And this, it was smooth. It was extremely smooth, and nothing is going out of whack, or there's no big I's and no little U's.
Yep.
Everyone is connected by the commitment to bring a product to our other colleagues that come from other organizations.
That's right.
All I've heard is, I hope it be longer next year. You know, that's what they're saying.
Right.
They've given props to our MC because with his strong message. And they really enjoyed the breakout rooms, the workshops.
Good.
So they just want more of what we're doing right now. So this is our maiden launch, and next year
we'll go bigger.
I hope to be sitting in the seat.
That's right.
Able to tell you the wonderful job that we're doing.
Absolutely.
And I truly give props to Kiera.
Yes.
I have to give her roses right now.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Thank you so much. You've been instrumental. You are a force within yourself, within the organization, and just being here, your energy is always a great energy. So thank you so much. Everyone, this has been Shawn A. Barksdale, and this is the 10 Minutes of Truth podcast. Thank you.